Hello, and welcome back to Lives of the Forgotten, the derivative internet series where we play werewolves/mafia/witches of Salem. With me today, I have my wonderful players, as always, starting with... Oh, why is everyone out of order? Starting with Aaron, who today I have designated is a harpy.
God damn it. You and your fucking harpies.
Cover channel win, Aaron.
When you die.
Next up, we have Dee Dee, who today I have designated is a beholder.
Oh, okay. A witness.
Next up, we have Luck, who today I have designated is a flump.
All right.
Next up, we have Luna, who today I have designated is an owl bear.
I love owl bears. They're so cute.
Next up, we have
so happy.
next up we have Quail, who today I have designated is a hippogriff.
Actually, just quit. Ah.
Next on the list, we have Reed, who today I have designated is a pixie.
Cool. That's very rude.
Thanks.
Next up, we have Scarlet, who today I designated is a Pegasus.
Okay, I'll take it.
Next on the list, we have Stick Cat, who today I have designated is a Sphinx.
I mean, yeah.
And next on the list, introducing, we have Rin, who today I have designated is a vampire.
Oh, I'll take that.
And last, but never least, introducing, we have Zach, who today I have designated is a djinn.
But why?
I'd explain the wish granting part, but not on stream. Hello, welcome to Lives of the Forgotten. You know what it is. It's that game where we solve murders. There is a day phase and a night phase, and 2 murderers and 10 players. The townsfolk have to vote out the murderers before the murderers kill everyone. They vote during the day phase, the murderers kill during the night phase. On top of that, we have a handful of unique roles that may or may not show up in different games. So, to list them out, we have the bodyguard, who during the night can protect someone from all death. We have the doctor, who once per game can game can save someone who is going to die, and once per game they can kill someone. We have the lonely friend, who spends the night with someone. And if that person's a murderer, the lonely friend dies. We have the gardener, who gives gifts, gives life. We have the gunslinger, who really likes guns. We have the jester, who really doesn't like playing the game. And we have the minion, who really likes the murderers. We have the seer, who during the night phase can learn one player's role. And we have the vigilante, who can kill during the night. However, if the person they kill is innocent, they instead die. With that, we have a fair bit to get into, so we will go ahead and hop right on into things, starting with, as always, our wonderful Forgotten and our wonderful office setting. With that, begin.
Oh. See, did you go to? I think I got out first. I feel like I got out first.
It doesn't fucking matter.
No, it doesn't. Oh, hold on, let me get your hair. There you go. Oh, that's the carpet. Oh,
Don't touch my hair anyways. It takes so fucking long to braid this shit. Fuck it up!
What?
Hello.
What? Huh? the what's your
LaFleur, leave me to the floor.
oh flower guy? Hi.
I'm more concerned about our newcomer.
There's a new fucking what?
Welcome.
Hold on a minute.
Oh.
Get up. Ah. There you go. I'm just gonna put you on the desk here, and yeah, that works.
April,
There's a
was
new
it?
person here. What do you mean there's a new person here?
Yeah, yes.
You! From the party! What? I didn't know you'd be here.
I don't know where here is.
This is an office.
Mm. This is not like no office that I have been to before. What is
Yeah,
this?
it's got
What is the year of
Thing.
our Lord and Savior? Please enlighten us.
2056. Oh, sorry.
Uh, 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 well, mhm.
Oh,
There's,
she's meek.
Oh.
Okay.
You know, there's wine. There's like this convenience store that has like every alcohol ever. It might help.
I think this is a job for LaFleur. I don't
That is
I don't think-
improper.
Okay.
good for this. I'm gonna
I
fuck
don't
off.
get. I'm
You have
gonna
fun.
Mop
It's alright, April.
time.
You're safe. Well, safe for now, at least. But it might seem strange, but there's no danger here. At least it doesn't seem like it. We've all been here many, many times, but I'm sure it's quite a change of your environment. How are you feeling?
Well, it's a little, how do you say, crowded.
It certainly has gotten a little more lively.
And what is with this god-awful lighting? It's like I can hear it buzzing. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you get used to it.
I guess. And what was that one asking me about? The time of our Lord and Savior? He is all. He is everywhere. I don't know what it
I believe
she means.
Mal was asking what year you think it is.
It's like 1860? Ish. I haven't really kept up with the calendar. I've had other things on my mind.
Fair enough. Doesn't seem like it's much important in this office anyway, but...
What is with these chairs, sir? Uncomfortable. Where's the... why does it roll? I don't like that.
Yeah... We should really talk to our game master, I guess, about getting new chairs in here.
Who now?
It's a long story.
Oh, okay.
All you need to do, all you need to know is that, well, at least while you're in this office, you're safe.
Hmm. Okay. I will bear to keep that in mind.
Okay, what is done? So, you gonna introduce yourself, or?
Oh, yes, since you asked, I must, respond, yes. I am April Hoffman of H&H Oil Co. Pleasure to meet you. And she does a little curtsy.
Name Das Wonderful. Duffer. You can just call me Dose, though.
Understand.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got Pong working on Cubicle 3. You wanna play Pong?
No, it isn't improper.
How is Pong improper? It takes a lot of work to get it working, you know. One of the first video games ever invented.
It is, improper. I don't know what else to, or how to explain. How or why.
That's weird.
If you don't know how
I
it's
don't get
improper,
that.
then how do you know it's improper?
Well,
Yeah,
one must just sit
okay.
in a corner and speak when spoken to.
Oh, so it's more of like everything's improper except for one or two things. That's kind of where we're going at.
Seems like a
Oh,
pretty miserable
in
way
a
to
way,
live your
yes.
life, don't you think?
Yeah,
It is
sounds
what I
like some
know.
serious killjoy shit.
It is
Doesn't
what
have to be.
makes them happy.
What would make me happy is if you played some Pong.
No, thank you. I politely decline. I appreciate
There
the
we
offer.
go. Now we're not using bullshit reasons. I want to go do that now. Very nice to meet you, I think. Have a good time with Pascal. That guy's nice.
Understood. Appreciate. You were, the flower arranger, correct?
Yes. My apologies. I never introduced myself. My name is Pascal Lafleur. I come from a small town. I work as our local florist, along with the rest of my family. And we've done many commission works across many different towns, villages, kingdoms. But
So you, created flowers, bouquets for the queen.
yes.
Quite impressive. Surprised you didn't get hired by my family. Quite rude. Do you ask me?
Well, I think I might be slightly from before your time.
Huh?
When did you
I
say?
don't understand.
What year did you say?
1860?
Yeah, see, I come from the late 1400s. All of us here
Oh.
come from different time frames. I believe Doslin said that they come from, what was it, 2056? Something like that.
Huh. Okay. And fascinating. Improbable, but fascinating. Can that
Well?
godforsaken device shut up? Ooh, sorry, pardon me. That was not ladylike at all. Why
It is
does
okay.
that keep ringing? What is that thing?
Ah. That.
I pick it up and I fiddle with it.
I
Quite
believe.
a odd device.
I believe that's what everyone else had called a telephone.
What is its use? Gotta have
I
some
bel-
kind of reason to be around.
I believe it's like an instant transmission. If someone else has one and brings your telephone, if you answer it, you can talk to that person directly instead of having to be in the same room as them or sending like a letter or some type of message that way.
Fascinating. Quite interesting. Is there any books I could read? There's gotta
Well,
be something to pass
we
the
are in an
time
office.
that's more
I'm sure there's a bookshelf around here somewhere. Honestly, anything that would bring you joy should be well enough to pass the time, don't you think?
Hmm. Yes, I guess. I quite, like learning about, the Roman Empire. It's quite, fascinating, if you ask me. And the stories surrounding it.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. Quite.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You know that game master I was talking about?
Yes. Sir Pascal.
Yeah.
Uh, who are you, good sir? Shall you introduce yourself? Okay. Just
Sure.
game?
I mean, fucking whatever. Am I?
Hmm?
Not
Technically,
quite.
humans prefer water over the desert lands. Desert-like, locations. That is how you create a civilization.
Yeah, this just sounds horrible.
Hmm. Fine? Hmm. So, you're sitting on some mission, sort of like my... Oh dear. Hmm. Uh, uh. Good evening. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Pardon?
So this is the place you're talking about? I don't know about that. I feel like the other places we've been to have been kind of more interesting.
Hey
I'm
there.
back, by the way. Hello. Sorry about that. I had to get my shoe shined. What is it? Oh, okay. That explains why I need to get my shoe shined.
Hello.
It's so fucking bright. It is so bright.
Anyways, guys, I've been muted on stream.
Oh no! That's great.
That's awesome. Take it back, y'all. Run it back.
Oh,
I mean, I guess I get my introduction now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wild, Wild, Wild West. Yeehaw! Howdy there, partners. We be out here in the wet and wild west that is this here land. We got cowboys and crooks and horses. We got tumbleweeds and saloons. We even got a water hole. Exciting. Here in this small town at the heights of technology, we even have a train. We look at the small group of rootin' tootin' rangers in this wild, wild west. Let's go ahead and take a look at them, starting with April Hoffman. You introduced yourself. Doselin, you technically introduced yourself. Jing Shong, John Smith, Mal Sinew, Pascal Lafleur.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. All right.
Anyway,
Next up, we have the Ranger of Boraz.
I think you meant Boreas.
I'm
But
reading what I was given.
Unlike that. Now, unlike that, I personally enjoy drinking. On occasion. Every occasion. That's pretty good.
All right. Next up, we have Savannah Sterling. Savannah Sterling.
Hi. Hello. How y'all doing tonight? Got some cards ready to play and some, well, checks needing cash. Let's see how this goes.
All right. Next on the list, we got the wildest duo in the West. The be-all, end-all of vigilante team-ups. We have, first, the sidekick, Tumbler the Tumbleweed.
Howdy, y'all! Are we ready to count to 10? Because I can only count to 6.
And the
That's how
hero,
many bullets I can load.
hero, and cowboy that Tumbler chose to follow. Yeehaw McShooty!
Oh no!
Tumbleweed.
Fashionably late as always. Yeehaw, McShooty, are you here?
Well, darn, it looks like I have my microphone off. It's a pleasure to meet y'all, ma'am, sir, otherwise not to assume, nor to put men first in any regard.
Damn.
It's only right to be polite.
I'm not gonna push that joke. Anyways, with that, y'all, it seems a good portion of y'all are new to this here town, so take some time, talk to the locals, and get to know each other. After all, you never know what may happen come nightfall.
The coyotes always come.
Well, really, coyotes ain't so bad. They're actually something of a cornerstone species for the local environment. I understand that they make an awful
also
nuisance
very easy
to
to
us
shoot.
cowpokes. And they are awful easy to shoot. But in all reality, our pushed extinction of them is going to cause environmental hazards for future generations.
I'm going to cause an environmental hazard when I shoot one of you in the fucking head. I hate the South.
Now, madam, there's no reason to be violent.
I don't know, man. I just got here. I don't know about this place.
Actually, I did want to compliment Tumblr on their bootlaces.
Oh, you like them? I stole them from some schmuck down under.
And their spurs.
And by that, of course, Tumblr means Walmart. One of them evil corporations taking over this Wild West. I
Yeah, we
support
burned it
stealing
down
from
on
them
our
because it's the
way here.
right thing to do. Damn right, they
Yeah.
won't miss it.
Only local saloons.
Precisely. It's the mom and pop shops we need to support, not the corporate slop that plagues these lands.
You know,
That's why I burned down a Target.
Once.
Tumblr, you sure are funny.
Yeah, I tumbled.
You got weed?
They are, in fact, tumbleweeds, so it makes sense.
Now, unfortunately, marijuana has not quite been legalized as of yet.
Well,
And by that I mean, are you a cop?
Aren't tumbleweeds invasive plants from Russia?
I can assure you I ain't no cop. Ain't
Well,
no sheriff.
I do have about a souped up tobacco in my pocket.
Oh fuck! I haven't gotten high in ages, man. Where's we getting?
Well, shoot, so long as you make sure to spit in the spittoon so as to not litter in our local areas, I'd be more than happy to lend you some.
Wait. I think this is chewing tobacco. I mean, I already have a tobacco addiction, so why not? But this is chewing tobacco, not weed.
What did you think? I mean,
To
you're
not
really
to
dealing
not
with,
to
like,
be
a headache or something.
well, not to be that person, but in this day and age, chewing tobacco is one of the most popular forms of tobacco consumption. Are you one of them,
I would
what's
know.
it called,
I'm doing that
hipsters?
right now.
Not to judge you if you are. Hipsters are perfectly valid, even though their mustaches are ugly.
What?
What?
I don't know. I'm gonna start
What?
chewing on this tobacco and smoke this cigarette at the same time to find out what happens. Goodbye.
No, it's a good thing that black lung isn't known yet.
Oh, this is awful. This is disgusting. Oh, never mind.
If it isn't known yet, then why'd you just mention it?
Backick.
It is not medically documented. It
I
is
am
still
going
a
to
trend
introduce
that
it.
does occur.
I mean, miners were dealing with something similar to that for a really long time anyway.
Are we talking about minors, or minors?
Now that's a good question.
Minors who are adults.
That's what I
But
fucking
if they
say.
are minors that are minors, the thing with those minors is they eventually wind up developing battle axe lung because of the coal mines.
Oh, it's alright. It was a joke, because all of them do.
Yeah. They all
We're
develop
all a victim
exactly.
to the collapse.
It's a damn shame. It's a waste of the youth, you know. They should be going through school and learning how to spell.
I was going to
Instead,
say
we're out
Virginia,
here
but that
perpetuating the lives our parents made for us. And that just makes you think.
Mal, what year do you think this setting is?
One I do not want to be in.
a
Me
mine?
neither, but
Nobody
that's for
wants to go
other
to the mines.
reasons.
Most of the time, the mines wind up getting.
The god in the sky telling us to play might have abandoned us.
Is this what America is?
It wouldn't be the first time
Up.
God told us to fuck off.
Abandon you? Oh, I would never abandon you. In fact, it's getting mighty
thank God, I got
dark
God in my
out,
ears. Yeah,
isn't
we
it?
good, y'all.
You'd do anything but abandon us.
Yeah.
You really don't want to know what abandonment here feels like. With that said,
Like it.
it's time for the night phase.
Okay.
Feels like the
Loser.
soul is ripped
That's
out
that.
of your chest.
Goodbye.
And you lay there, an empty
I'm gonna
soul.
go be what they call this where I'm from. Holds up a cigarette.
We can't say that on YouTube. Well, we may be here much to my forgotten chagrin. The fact is, the Wild Wild West is a wonderful time for plenty of adventure and storytellings. You may not see the vision yet, but this is one of the great frontiers. That said, I will be doing this accent for the entire time. We got some murdering to get to.
I do believe it is quite rude.
It's not FaZe. Why are you talking? No, like seriously. April, what are you doing? Go to bed. Okay. You've forgotten. You know how they be. Murderers, the bountied. You've garnered a reputation and you're fleeing the law. A truth to your existence that seems to have eluded this here town. This here is a fresh playground for you to enforce your will on. Do what you would like with the people. Tell me, who would y'all like to kill? Next up, we got the Gardener, a wayward traveler. You travel these sands and explore and discover what there is to the world. You listen to the ghost stories, you give out trinkets, and in general, you're free. Tell me, who would you like to gift what to tonight? I'm unmuted, right? Yeah, I'm unmuted now. Cool. Not making that mistake again. I say knowing I'll make that mistake again. I'd say chat, why didn't you tell me? But I fear I've not looked at the chat. Might have been. Next up, we got the Lonely Friend, the Drinking Buddy. I wrote in my notes I'd make something up on the spot, but I don't really got anybody. You're a drinking buddy. You go drinking. And lastly, Vigilante, the Lonely Ranger. Copyright safe. You travel these sands and do what good you can where you go. You could shoot someone, but your strong moral code means that you'll have to kill yourself if you shoot in error. Tell me, Vigilante, would you like to shoot tonight? Alright. That is my vigilante, my lonely friend, my gardener, and my murderers are deep in discussion. And this is the part where I check chat. Oh my gosh, chat! Hey there! Hey, Gamer Skull. Alright. Guys, I was cooking with the music today. These songs are awesome. With that said, I believe that's everyone. It's time to mosey on along to the day phase.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, cowboys and girls and cow non-binaries.
Yay.
We got
Non-binary.
some exciting and not so exciting news for the morning, starting with wee mouse and you.
Yep.
You were drinking last night. A real
No.
drinking
Yes.
buddy with you. You were really
Yes,
drinking it up with that buddy.
Oh.
And then you shot yourself in the head.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
I guess you were I guess you were really fighting some inner demons since you were considering killing someone.
Remember, folks.
What was in that?
Drink oxidants to fix all your problems and bite on dynamite when you're not feeling well.
And with that,
That was the last thing I expected to happen.
Mouse in you was considering was gonna shoot Yeehaw McShooty, but shot themselves instead because Mouse in you was the vigilante.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned.
Hot dog.
Hot diggity dog.
Glad
This
they
is-
didn't shoot me.
This is the part of the accent where I slowly shift into Mickey Mouse.
Oh, it happens.
It
What's
happens.
Mickey Mouse?
Every Western
Uh,
is about a two-step away from a mouse.
In other news, oh, that's 2 rolls and 1 announcement, huh? In other news, Pascal Lafleur,
Yes?
you received a gift from the gardener. A nice pair of spurs to put on your boots. Help keep those brambles off your toes.
Ah, why thank you.
Of course. And lastly, John Smith. You were shot 27 times, gunned down in the back alley. Do you have any last words?
To be expected.
Ah. That it was. That it was. I actually didn't expect it at all. Nevertheless, John Smith has perished. John Smith was a minion.
Oh. That's right.
These
That's convenient.
out here in the Wild West, organized crime doesn't exist. There's no minions. They killed their own guy.
Disorganized crime at its best.
This has always happened.
This has happened a lot. With that said, Would y'all like to elect a town mayor?
Oh boy, I think
I have an idea as to who you would choose.
I think with the
I think-
executive decision of me, Tumblr, you know, the all-knowing tumbleweed, the Yeehaw McShooty Face would make one grand sheriff.
Oh, Will Tumblr.
I second that.
Y'all are too sweet. Well, I do have a slight protest.
Okay.
Seeing as I am a white man, would it be possible to nominate somebody else to give them a chance?
Uh,
I'm from Wales, is that better?
I can
No.
run, I guess.
Well,
No,
not you. Who's that nice shy lady over there? What's your name, hun?
Me?
Of course. Why don't you get in charge? You seem awful sure of yourself and confident.
That is quite unladylike. But
Well, shoot, we're in the Wild West. We
Well,
spit on the ground.
I'm sorry. I have to step in here. I really think she has a bad backswing. I don't think she could do it.
I think you are about
Are you
to...
telling me that a woman cannot do something? And for what?
Now, I never said that. I know many.
And for
women
what? Because
here
those
who
are
quite strong.
firing words right there. Those are shooting words.
We're gonna have a... Alright, folks, if we're about to see another duel or anything like that, let's... I don't think it's high noon yet.
All right.
No,
My apologies.
no,
My
no.
apologies. I got a bit ahead of myself. I
I know how to settle this.
I was being very
I know how to
rash.
walk
settle
over to
this.
Pascal and like tug on his shirt. What's happening?
Oh, you get used to it.
Good
I know
answer.
how to settle this, everyone.
I don't know
I'm
what.
thinking of a
Okay.
number between 1 and 2.
You'll get
Whoever
used to a
gets
lot of
closer
things.
Can become mayor.
Do you like this game?
1.5.
I'm gonna pick 2.
Well, that's our winner. Yeah, McShooty.
Oh well, you know what? I guess I cannot say no to a
Wait.
game of chance.
I
What
also
if I
want to
became mayor
raise
so none of you have to deal with this?
that I heard that you two did visit Brokeback Mountain before. I trust y'all with my life.
All right. Let's rein it all in, y'all. So, there's been some talk about April and Yeehaw. With Yeehaw on the line, Yeehaw McShooty. Does anyone oppose Yeehaw McShooty becoming mayor?
I'm gonna have to say
Sir?
no.
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 Did anyone in that say yes?
I said yeah.
All right. With the one in opposition, Yeehaw
All right.
McShooty. It seems you here are the mayor. Y'all have 10 minutes to discuss and try and find these crooked bandits.
I'd like to say thank y'all very much. I'm honored to take this position, and I will carry on with as little corruption as one can in a corrupting position of power.
You're a vigilante, though.
What are you
Somebody-
doing today?
Mind your business.
Who's the vigilante?
Dead.
Dad.
I think you should ask. I think the better question
Hopefully
is
it's now.
who
And
was the
Tumblr.
vigilante?
What do you mean?
Now.
Now, Malmonay Sinew, as we all know, my apologies if I ain't pronouncing that correctly, but she did pass away last night due to her own hand. If we could just take a moment of silence. All right, that's enough.
I lost.
She was our vigilante. If only she could tell us who she was having drinks with last night, we would know what's going on. Instead, we gotta solve a murder. And everybody knows the Wild West has some lackluster law enforcement. Not that it ain't ever gonna be any different. Any of y'all have a hunch?
A hunch of what?
A hunch of who might be going around potentially planning on killing folks. After all, we do have one person dead other than Malmonate Sinew, even if they were in a position of evil.
Okay, so now.
So basically, we need
now-
to make a wanted poster, and we need to figure out who is on that poster.
Mhm.
We sure do, man.
about
I agree.
No one of any
You know-
value has died yet. Only evil roles have died by the murder.
Now,
the
hold your
vigilante is
horses.
not quite
Every
a
life
evil
is
role,
worth
per
an
se.
equal amount.
Why do you assume a vigilante is evil?
Yeah,
In the
more
title,
like-
vigilante.
that
You know,
doesn't mean evil.
Yeehaw,
Vigil,
McShooty
as
face.
in standing vigil, as in standing guard, as in standing watch.
I think we all very
Come-
much understood that. So
You and me always been through some tough times. I trust you with my life, but we both know it ain't right to insult somebody who was clearly going through something. After all, poor dear did shoot herself.
I ain't making fun of them. I'm pointing this out.
Oh no, I'm talking about Tumblr.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
Precisely. No, you've been doing perfect. You are awesome, every single one of y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here.
Cool.
Yeah.
You appreciate me for being here?
Of course I do. You are a valued member of our society, which is why we have to make sure you and everybody else makes it out of this nonsense alive. Now, I do agree we ought to start making some wanted posters, but until we know what face to put on, I'm not sure it'll be of much use. So if we don't have any hunches, we may want to start pointing fingers till we have someone to stick on the hanging tree.
I mean, we at least got, well, we ain't got no 10 fingers anymore. We got couple.
10.
8. We got 8. Yeah.
Good math.
I mean, technically, we do only have 8 digits. It's the thumbs are the odd ones out.
I declare
They don't have
thumb
enough
war.
joints to be fingers.
Wow.
I don't think this is time to do a thumb war. I think it's time to
They're
try and
declaring
figure out
war.
what's going
I
on.
don't know on who, but it's
Oh.
kind of scary.
Oh no, Tumblr, it's all right. It's all right. Calm down.
Ain't that
Tumblr, you are
kind of
my
war.
dearest friend. Do you have any idea who the murderer might be?
No, I just stumble, honestly, but
Squeezing through.
I really wish you had eyes, Tumblr, so that you could see something.
I don't. But I got 100% accuracy with my gun.
Oh,
that's
you
pretty
sure
great.
do. If none of y'all have seen Tumblr shoot, they are lethal.
Isn't okay? So Tumblr's
So
lethal.
as in probably bad person.
Oh yeah, they got 100% accuracy just about. It's damn impressive.
The only thing I've ever
Okay.
shot was an ock. And
Let's
a
see, we got
deer,
the ox, 72
and,
rabbits,
and a
all with
Ford
one bullet, by the way.
F-150. I think,
And a
yeah, one time I
drone.
shot a Ford F-150 and it blew up.
That was
Nice.
horribly impressive. Although I
Yeah,
do
we
wish
got
you had
it.
asked if they had insurance before you did that.
No. That F-150 was hogging up the road, and that didn't even look like it had a dent in it. Ain't no worker's car.
Well, you never know. What if they just bought that car with their regular blue collar salary?
Well, the
Oh,
only
my
thing
apologies.
that
I did not mean to interrupt you. What was that?
I was just asking what in blazes is an F-150.
type of car.
Well,
Oh,
it's 500
well, it's kind of like a carriage, but it's got a motor. It's one of them newfangled train type things.
With the type of
but it
car.
don't got tracks.
It goes
Sure
by
don't.
steam.
No.
And
Well,
Oh,
but do they have to make? That makes no sense.
it's kind of like a
because-
whale oil.
They use gasoline.
Oh,
I did not know you were a scientist. Is it? Sorry, Dwarfer. What is it, Dwarfer?
Does.
Dawson
I
Defer.
prefer-
I did not know you were a scientist. Do you go by Professor?
I mean, I guess I'm technically a scientist. I took a computer science class. Professor Jones, let's go with that. Why not? Make me feel better.
Oh no.
Well, congratulations, Professor, on your degree.
Yay. Anyways,
But yeah, they sure are. They sure are fascinating technologies.
I think it's the tumbleweed.
What?
Oh,
Honestly, I really think it's the French boy. He's making me uncomfortable.
What?
well, let's
Wait,
not
there's
accuse the French just for being French. They can't help being French.
I'm talking about the tumbleweed because you have literally described them as lethal, and then they went on to talk about all the things that they've shot.
It appears
that's
Yeah,
really-
I
They're
can name
my
more
best
things
friend.
I've shot if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Tell them about. Oh man, tell them about the one. What was it? What was it, Tumblr?
Oh, I remember when I shot that Canadian flag? That was awesome.
You know, what was the one I was opposed against? I was talking about that one time we went to the fair and you were shooting them cans.
Oh, yeah, that. I remember I shot that can and the one bullet ricocheted off of all the other ones. It was kind of like and then I almost hit myself in the face with it.
I really am glad that that fair worker came out okay.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
We did get kicked out after that. Apparently we weren't supposed to be using the live ammo.
Oh, rightfully so. I didn't know they were using blanks, or I'd have had to switch it out.
Alright, I'm nominating the weed.
What?
We gotta do something. Yeah?
I mean, yeah, I understand that, but I'm as innocent as a tumbleweed can be.
That's a nomination.
Oh,
Do I
well,
hear a
that's my best
seconding?
friend.
Oh, a wanted poster. It's really easy to
To be
draw a
fair,
tumbleweed on a wanted poster.
I'm quite partial to the tumbleweed, so I'll have to say that's pretty stupid. But the French boy over there could go.
What did I do?
Like,
Yeah, what did Pascal
That made
do?
me jealous of your gift, Mr. French boy.
they keep eyeing my flask, and I'm not really too partial to it. Normally, I'm the type to share, but it looks like we're quite in a big dry sprout. So
Y'all have 1 minute remaining.
I am
Do
nominating
apologize,
the
but I
It's
disagree
not the
with
time,
nominating
Professor.
the fur.
I am nominating the plant.
I
The
am
plant.
backing defer here. I do
I'm a
not agree
tumbleweed.
with you getting on to Sir Pascal.
But is that a seconding for the nomination against Tumblr?
That would be I.
All right.
Oh, man.
That is a formal accusation and a seconding. We will go ahead and begin the prosecution. Jocelyn Dwefer, go ahead.
1. Tumbleweed is an invasive species. If me not paying attention to history and biology checks out. 2. It has been described as lethal and shooting cans at a carnival as in live ammo. Why would you be bringing live ammo to a carnival? And then you were also mean to Le Fleur. That was quite not nice. I don't know. You're also just really easy to draw, and honestly, you just need to get through this. So yeah, that's me.
All right.
Wow.
In Tumblr the Tumbleweed, your defense.
Well, my first defense would happen to be that I'm a sentient tumbleweed. I ain't invading nobody. I may be American by heart, but I do as much about it as any other American.
That's
My
not
second,
good. That's not a good thing. That's not.
my
Oh, well,
second
ain't a good thing to
defense,
describe yourself as.
my second defense is that it's my Second Amendment right. And my third defense is I was never mean to Pascal.
Pascal, how do you feel?
Oh, and my fourth
I'm
defense,
pretty sure it was Boreas that was mean to Pascal.
Yes.
and my fourth
that is
defense
correct.
is there's no evidence we should just spin the wheel. I don't want to die.
No,
We'll be losing
no,
the county.
no. just don't think it should be Pascal that gets voted out.
Come a suburban mom.
The only person I know.
Don't call me that.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
/ pause.
All right, with those arguments made, yeehaw! It's time to get right on into the vote. Starting with April Hoffman. Yay or nay for voting out Tumbler the Tumbleweed? I'm looking at the wrong list of names.
Amazing.
Aren't you the game master? You seem very bad at this. Sorry, my bad.
I don't know where that
Anyway,
title came from. Pascal put that onto me.
Yes, for the fact that I don't want to lose my only friend here.
Alright. Alright. Dosselin Dwaffer, yay or nay for voting out Tumbler the Tumbleweed?
Yay.
Alright, I'm gonna continue to type right into my microphone because I know how everyone just loves that. Next on the list, Jingshang, yay or nay for voting out Tumbler the Tumbleweed?
I'll be honest, I'm confused by the evidence that was there because it was Boreas that was accusing Pascal. I'm just gonna say nay, just because I'm confused by that evidence specifically. 'Cause I thought everyone was having a good time.
Alright. With that said, John Smith is dead, Mal Sinew is dead, Pascal Lafleur, yay or nay for voting out Tumbler the Tumbleweed?
I mean, I don't really think they did anything wrong, so I'm gonna have to go with nay.
Alright. The Ranger of Boreas, yay or nay for voting out Tumbler?
I'm gonna have to say nay. It really just feels like a swing first and ask questions later kind of ordeal. And normally I love those, but this just feels wrong.
Alright. With that, we have Savannah Sterling, yay or nay for voting out the Tumbleweed?
I said nay.
Alright.
Stay chill.
Tumbler the Tumbleweed, yay or nay for voting yourself out?
I don't want to be blown away by the wind, so I'm gonna have to say nay.
Alright. With that, that leaves us with our mayor. Final say, Yeehaw McShooty, yay or nay for voting out Tumbler the Tumbleweed? Mr. Yeehaw.
I'm getting a little choked up right now. I can't do it. I can't get rid of my friend, whether they're a killer or not. They mean the world to me.
I understand your
Problematic
pain.
behavior.
But with that, I fear
On Twitter.
the vote has weighed in favor of nay, and porn has not yet been banned as the Tumbler is still not dead. You see, that's called a reference. It's time to spin that wheel! Let me set that up.
I love spinning.
I love wheels.
Right round, baby, right round when you
Now you're gonna get us copyrighted.
Right, should have added more twang to it.
Right. Boom. Oh, wheel. Ready? Bada 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 bada.
I'm so scared.
And with that, Dosselin Dwaffer has been struck by lightning. Any last words from the charred corpse on the ground?
start. Tetris next. See you in the fucking office.
Yeah, okay. Go get yourself a drink with Mal. Alright, alright, alright. With another one down, left it to fate. It's time for the night phase.
I think that's what we call karma.
Jocelyn with her was a townsfolk. That's what I was trying to get to saying, but I forgot. My brain didn't quite make it there. I should make it a lore thing that I'm not doing so well tonight. You didn't hear that, though. Alright, murderers. Not the strongest gunshot on your part, however... Ow, fuck! However, you still got another chance. You did get a townsfolk and their vigilante out of the way. Who would you like to kill? Gardener. What gift would you like to give? I don't know who that is. Oh, you're giving a bolo tie, but who are you giving it to? I didn't think you were saying you're giving Bolo a tie. Oh, yeehaw! I thought that was just you getting into the mindset. Not a confusing name at all. Alright. We there? I need to turn myself down further on stream. I don't know why I'm so loud. Don't call me a baka. That's not Western. A lonely friend. The drinking buddy. Yes, it is your turn. Hello. Alright. I simply await my murderers. You're too bullish. I have a fully loaded gun. Now that's an insult to my intelligence. Wait. How you doing tonight, chat? Oh, the longer this goes on, the worse the accent gets. I'm not too terribly certain it's something I could just turn off anymore, though. Oh, but this song is still good. Alright. With that, I believe my here murderers have confirmed. That said, I do believe it might be time to mosey on along into the day phase. Alright. Good morning, my cowboys and girls and cow non-binaries. Cow anything between that.
Cow person?
Nah, that was lame.
Cowpoke is always a good one.
Cowpoke's not bad.
Cowpoke.
Oh, alright, my cows. Time to hop into things. Starting with... God, I always get caught up on the details of how to narrate this role every time. Let me circle back to that and start with Yeehaw McShooty!
It's me.
That's you! You were gunned down dead by a couple of crooks.
Well,
Oh no!
The damn shame.
Yeah.
it's time for Tumblr's revenge arc.
You have any last words, Yeehaw?
Fleur, you had to do what you had to do. I don't care whether you're guilty or not. Whether I'm dead or alive, you're always gonna be my friend.
That's
Yeah!
so sweet. Incriminating as fuck, but so sweet. Yeehaw McShooty was indeed a townsfolk. Leading us to the other news of the night. As they lay there dead, Yeehaw McShooty is wearing a nice new bolo tie. A gift from the gardener.
From the mer.
Oh.
A gift from the gardener. And the last thing we focus on as we send them off.
On like the wind.
In other news, the Ranger of Boreas is dead.
Oh.
Oh my god!
It seems he was a lonely, he certainly was a lonely drinking buddy who had a lovely night of drinking with one Pascal Lafleur. Any last words, Ranger?
One friend?
I told you it was the French boy. I asked him to have a drink with me. And, well, it didn't end that well. Pour one out.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm supposed to mute.
Pascal?
No.
What is this about?
How can this keep
Killing
happening?
All
someone?
right. Well,
There's no need.
Pascal,
There's no need to
what is
discuss.
this of them dying after spending a night with you?
Quite frankly, I don't see how the two are related.
Pascal,
I formally accused
they were found
Pascal of
dead
murder.
near you and your residence.
they say never trust the French.
The alcohol poisoning. Except the alcohol was poisoned.
It
I
could have been the
say
Martian.
the formal
One friend.
accusing.
I agree. You're my one friend here. And you did this? Why?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you didn't
It
do
was the
anything because your
bartender.
gun
Begs to
just
differ.
slipped into their stomach, huh?
Excuse me.
They
one
said
moment.
you're.
The evidence itself begs to differ. They were
I
found
know
at
it
your
is,
residence dead on your bed.
They were not at my residence, nor on my bed at all, actually. We went out for drinks, as they stated. And they were clearly poisoned somehow.
By you.
And you
You
were
and
the
that-
last one with them.
Criminal
Yes, I
mind.
understand it looks bad. However,
I mean, you're still getting formally accused, so.
And I second it.
Well, howdy. With that formal accusation and that seconding, it's time to move right on into that prosecution, starting with Tumbler the Tumbleweed. Yay or what's your prosecution?
You killed my murder! I'll get you!
What a hearty prosecution! Pascal Lafleur, your defense.
have you considered that they poisoned themselves because they didn't like me in specific? That is my defense.
It's a really good idea. That might fuck with that defense. April, once again as the seconding, would you like to add anything to that?
All I can really say is, this feels familiar, and I do not appreciate it.
Huh. Funny you'd say that. Let's start the voting. April Hoffman, yay or nay for voting out Pascal Lafleur?
Yay.
Oh my gosh, I'm going out of order. Jing Shang, yay or nay for voting out Pascal Lafleur?
Yay.
Pascal Lafleur, yay or nay for, offing yourself with a noose?
I'm going to say nay.
Alright. Savannah Sterling, yay or nay for getting rid of these Frenchmen? Honestly, surprised a Frenchman lasted this long in this here parts. Savannah Sterling?
Oh no! The Frenchman
didn't
got.
die.
Oh, never mind.
Did you want the Frenchman to get me?
No, not really. Unless you're a murderer.
No.
Just say yay.
Savannah Sterling?
Yay. Yeah, no.
Alright. Tumbler the Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
I think you know my answer, God.
I think I do.
Yay.
With that, Pascal Lafleur, you have any last words?
I maintain my innocence
Yeah, I bet you
for
do.
the next, 30 seconds.
Well, with that there said, let's go ahead and string them up and hang them by the noose. Get off to the hanging tree we go. Yeehaw! Pascal Lafleur was a murderer.
Wow, really?
Who would have thunk it? That brings us into another night phase. What a quick day. Time sure does fly when we're hanging.
Oh my god. My head hurts. Why did I scream like that?
I couldn't take a 10 how to cluck.
Alright. Let's take a looky here. We're down a murderer. We lost the minion. The vigilante's gone. The lonely friend's gone. But we still have a gardener. And one murderer left. Not your best show in murderers, but hey, luck of the draw has happened before. Go on. Who would you crooked crooks like to crook tonight? And gardener? Who would you like to give a gift to tonight? Alright, I've heard from my gardener. Things are getting tense. Alright. With that, it's time. If we could keep this music going, Maestro. I believe it's time to mosey on into the next day. And start it off with a dour announcement. It seems the crooks got to Savannah Sterling, shooting them dead where she stood. Savannah Sterling, do you have any last words?
Fuck. Well, fuck indeed.
Damn!
Good night.
With that,
Oh.
Savannah Sterling has died, leaving a murderer, a town, and a gardener. Jingshang, you received a gift from the gardener. A stone arrowhead. Memento of sorts.
I can't believe it. Not only was it the Frenchie, it was.
Okay, we stop. Okay, no more calling them that.
I feel
What
like
do you
this
mean?
is...
It says I can be racist one time. I got a card.
No.
I do not believe that is,
Let it be known, y'all have 10 minutes, though. I don't foresee them getting used.
You're assuming I'm the violent kind because I don't look like I'm from these parts. Is that what I'm
No.
hearing?
I'm assuming you're the violent kind because I'm the townsfolk, and clearly that April person over there is the giver of gifts.
I mean,
I can put that together.
I am also a townsfolk, so I just feel like you're kind of lying.
Oh yeah, spell townsfolk backwards.
Damn,
Too late.
got them.
I formally accuse Ying Chong.
I formally accused Tumblr, I guess.
I guess it's once again all up to who you second, April.
I'm supposed to spell in a language that is not my first.
Damn.
Okay.
Got them.
Can I just
I mean,
say,
you
I'm
seem to be
quite
speaking this
I
one
feel
pretty
like
well.
there's a little bit
I'm
of racism
quite
going
plumb
on.
fed up with all this. This is pissing me off. I hate
This
this.
call chat is against me.
Well,
Why? Why?
you see, April, when crooks are afoot, we can't just leave them running around killing willy-nilly. We gotta kill them.
But like, if partner, we were talking to Xingshang and Pascal and Mao and Dos earlier.
Yeah, but now we're
I
here.
don't understand any of this. Why are we here? What is this?
Play a game.
Because... because there's murderers in these there parts. And you have to stop them. You have to reach that ending.
Only you can prevent the murderers.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I caused a wildfire once. I put it out though.
What?
Wouldn't you have burned in that?
Yay! It was my partner's.
April. April. Look at me.
Hmm.
One of these here people, fellers even, are a cold-blooded killer. And your fingers...
So we're 100% sure April's not.
Well, because April has to be the gift giver because April gave a gift to you, and I know I'm not the gift giver.
Yeah, I'm a townsfolk, so that also
So yeah,
doesn't
I'm a
help.
townsfolk, so
Yeah.
that's why you're the murderer.
So, April,
Oh.
Your finger is the one that points out which life is taken next.
Here you go. You can even have my gun.
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot one of them, April. End
Just
this
shoot it.
madness.
Just shoot someone.
And tell you what,
Mm-hmm.
do this, and I'll go through it with you, step by step, and explain all about how you ended up here. Sound like a deal?
I don't think you can tell skunks from a house cat.
God, this voice is infectious. You'd actually be surprised about how well I can do just about anything. But if you want to see that firsthand, you're gonna have to shoot one of them.
Well, she kind of just like,
You can always have them plead their cases. Not in a who was where kind of way, but in a more human way.
she's gonna do a really cool like gun trick shot and just point it at you. Yeah, I could do that.
We've been here before. That's not how that works.
I wouldn't try that. Trust me, I wouldn't try
Why
that.
are you
know what
pointing
the
a
hell
gun
you
at
mean.
Why are you pointing a gun at the sky?
April, please, I
Well-
wouldn't try that. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to get hurt.
Give me a chance. Give me just a moment here.
Okay.
Why
We'll hear her
do you
out.
Why do you think that you should put a gun in our hands and kill these folks? They ain't right. I don't like it.
Well, one,
So if you are
One,
so
technically
so
the tumbleweed
powerful,
put the
like you
gun in your
say,
hand.
how about
Yeah,
you,
that was my gun.
as I turn the gun around and handle pointed to you, you do the honors. Who do you want?
Who do I want?
Mm-hmm. Out of the three of us.
I want
Who
you
do
to
you want,
I
David?
want you to make the choice.
Yeah.
That's a
I don't
far
think you can out
that's a
this one.
far we did do that
Well-
one too. This is a far better ending than me choosing for you. Come on,
Well,
April.
you
No.
know,
Come on,
I
April.
actually don't feel like it.
Make a
I don't
choice.
feel like it.
Go on. Choose something for yourself. That always works
Yeah.
out so well for you.
What do you mean?
Oh, you want to know what I mean? I'll gladly show you what I mean. I'll show you every little mistake you've made, every little trip up in your life. I'll even show you how it ended. All you have to do, point it that way. Tumbleweed or Jing Shang.
Or the third option, myself, and I just shoot it.
No!
Let's go.
Again? We can't keep doing this, guys. I just had to have this conversation with fucking Mal. Oh my.
I'm just gonna roll away. You can have
You're
this
not.
victory, okay?
You're not gonna get very far, Tumbleweed. I'm sorry it wasn't more
Goodbye,
satisfying,
Tumbleweed.
but Jing Shang, but you win.
I suppose I do.
I'm just gonna.
And, you know, promise is a promise. You shot someone. I guess it's time we look at your story, huh? April.
Mm-hmm.
Where to begin with the life of April Hoffman? April Hoffman was born to an oil baron, her father, George Hoffman, and her mother, Priscilla Hoffman. Oil tycoons at the head of H&H Oil. Alongside its childhood friend, Hank Hartman, they were the heights of the technological world in the 1800s. They gave birth to a set of twins, April and August Hoffman. While they lived in New York City, her father would often take trips out to the West, out to the new frontiers, to visit his oil fields. In the meantime, her mother would stay behind, teaching them the ways of their lifestyle, pushing them to study at their best, and ensuring they acted as proper as they were intended to act. It was not a very joy-filled childhood, but it was not a particularly unpleasant one either. It was simply what was standard of the time, albeit a fair bit richer. They were taught under two strict teachers that their parents had hired. Levi Berkeley, who would crack down on them and push them to do all they could, all in preparation so August Hoffman could one day take over the business. It wasn't a particularly pleasant job, but it was what was standard for the time. That was until one day when her father brought great news to her.
April? April!
Yes, sir? We are in the library.
April, come here this instant. It seems your presence at the gala last week has done this family some well. But first, August! Where were you this morning? You were supposed to be joining me at the station to travel out west so we can visit the damn oil field.
Really?
August, did you...
I already told you I wasn't joining you out there.
You know I'll get mad at both of us. Let's go see what that he has good news about. Shall we?
This is probably not good at all.
Well, yes. Obviously, but it is what it expected of us after all. Let's just get it over with. We are here, Father. What is it?
Right! April! It seems your presence at the gala has caught the eye of Theodore Larkin! And his parents and I have arranged so that your union will allow for H&H and Mara's Oil and Gas to become the largest market shareholding business this side of the Atlantic!
What? You were right, August.
But what, April? This is your role in our family! This is your purpose in life!
I'm not ready to marry.
Her purpose in life it was. See, George didn't see April as his daughter. He saw her as a pawn to use in the chess game that was this burgeoning motor industry. And the idea of this union Well, if all went over well, it would cement their standing as what would go on to be one of the richest families in American history. She wasn't particularly happy about this. One would scoff if you tried to say she was thrilled. In August, he was quieted, but outraged nonetheless. He knew it was wrong. He didn't care to take over a business, and he certainly didn't care to take over a business built off the back of forcing his sister's hand. But eventually, the day came where April and August would have to meet Theodore Larkin. That day was today.
Well, 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 there is my beautiful bride-to-be.
And I already hate him.
Greetings,
You
so
are just
beautiful
as lovely as
Larkin.
you were at the ball. Oh, a little quieter. You know, a lady does look better when her mouth is shut, don't you think?
What?
All I was doing was greeting you, good sir.
And
Oh, I'm already
we'll
5
work
seconds
on it
away
once
from
we're together,
punching.
won't we?
Hmm.
I do very much look forward to our wedding day.
I sure you are, good sir.
April,
Yes. Yes, August?
can I punch him?
Sorry,
I don't think
who
Father
are
would be
you?
pleased.
Oh, I'm, April's brother. A person who respects people. Unlike your disgusting
You're related
present.
to her.
Were you? Did you not? Did Father not make you aware that August
Oh
here is
no,
going
I was
to be
aware you had a
running the?
brother.
Yes,
He's just not
he will be
comparable to
running
you,
the
my darling
company
prize.
with
You are just. It is clear that the breeding is good on only one side of the family.
Ah.
But that doesn't matter,
Okay.
my dear. I'm not marrying him, am I?
Yes, but you will be working with him, and you should respect your brother.
Oh, always great respect. We have great respect for our fellow men. Now, my dear, I did want to discuss with you, moving of the timing. You know, I believe your father did get my letters. We're
I was not aware of any
having a
letters.
wedding. Let's see, we're having a wedding here. That is a problem. So we're going to have to fix that with your father now, won't we, my dear? We wouldn't want our little business dealing to fall through, won't we, darling?
You would have to take that up with him. He was very insistent that the wedding be here in New York.
Yes. Oh, but things like that can ruin new families, can't they? Can't you fix it for us? You've such a pretty face. I'm sure you could put it to some use.
Okay, we're done here. No.
And while August certainly was finished mentally here, this dragged on. This dragged on a lot. For the next 2 years, bickering back and forth. Whether it was with George or August or any servant he could get his hand on. Theodore made it horridly clear what his intentions here were. And it was nothing pleasant. You see, through it all, through resigning herself to this fate, and through August being determined to find any other option, it seemed April's father had brought back a worker from the West. And, well, while love at first sight is a bit cliche, the moment they saw each other, April's heart fluttered uncontrollably. The wedding was just weeks away. But, at 20 years of age, and finding herself suddenly realizing this wasn't the life she wanted. More and more she'd be speaking with this Lester. This wild hog. Lester Fitlin. 22 years of age. A ranch hand. And someone who just wanted her father to hear him out and drill for oil somewhere else. As time went on and as they continued speaking, they got closer. And they got closer. They passed nicknames. They both started in private going by Artemis, but every time these conversations would end, it was punctuated with a return to such a dreadful life. And eventually, she couldn't do it anymore. She had made her decision. She wanted to live with Lester on his farm. He wanted to explore the West. He wanted to run away. He wanted her freedom. Most importantly, he wanted to be with Lester. However, her father was keeping a close eye on what was happening. Busy he was, but stupid he was not. He could see what was happening. And it ate away at him. Gritted his teeth. It clenched his jaw. But all he could do was threaten. Look April dead in the eyes, holding her by the shoulders, and make it clear that if she didn't follow through, if she ruined this business deal for him, well, he'd get back at her the one way he knows he can. But her mind was made. With stakes like this on the line, now with someone to follow, it was time they came up with a plan.
Wait. Artemis, please, can you go over this one more time with me? I just want to make sure I get this right.
Okay, so here's the plan. You know, we need to meet up at the train station. After I make Father believe that I'm gone. Me and August are going to convince him that I have perished. Let's see. What was the best way we could do that again, Augie?
Well, it's supposed to be stormy tonight, so, well, disappearing into the waters, kind of an easy thing to do after you two get into an argument and separate.
Yes, I you need to convince Father to come by the docks and watch as I jump into the water. Lester, do you have the gun with the blanks?
Yes, I do.
Can I borrow it?
Sure. Just stay safe, alright?
With the sound, it should convince Father that I'm dead. And you've met a guy in town that, sold pig blood, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Try and get some of that blood. I'll have to smear it all over the patio because, again, Father will be there. And if there isn't any sign of blood, then wait, no, it's gonna be rainy. Oh, Augie, Lester, I'm so scared, but I'm so done. I'm done with this. I don't want to see Theodore anymore.
It's not gonna go awry. If anything,
If it does, it'll hurt you.
you'll be long gone. It's going to be stormy. There's no way you will ever find out. You disappear on that. You disappear when it's raining and storming.
He just needs to hear the
And I may
gunshots.
never see you
That's it.
again, but you'll be happy. You'll be fine. You'll be.
Yeah. You won't forget me, right?
Well, of course I wouldn't.
You've been the best brother ever. Thank you. I hope you find happiness.
August,
Yeah?
if I can have a word with you before I start heading out, I just want to thank you for what you're doing here. Thanks for helping me.
It's no problem. If anything, it's really just to help my sister out. She means the world to me. And I hope
can
you do
see
her good
that.
too.
I wouldn't dare do anything else.
Come on. We got a plan to do.
Yep, let's go.
We
And
gotta
with
carry it
that-
out. Make him believe.
Things went into motion. They enacted their plan. All things considered, it kind of went off without a hitch. Of course, there were missteps. August did end up having to bribe a servant or two. But for a family like this, that might as well have been expected. That was that. April Hoffman was dead. Artemis Flynn, Artemis Wilder, was born. He ran off to the west with Lester. He learned to work on his farm. While hard, it was the happiest she had ever been. You see, it didn't matter that her hands were dirty. It didn't matter if she got bucked off by a horse. It didn't matter if the crops weren't fruitful. She was free. She could explore this beautiful land. She could do so with a person she truly loved next to her. However, not everything went so smoothly for everyone. Of course, Theodore was outraged. This man-child had never been denied anything in his life. The idea that a woman could just so simply run away? Well, I'd say it pissed him off, but he just moved on to the next one. Couldn't even be bothered to see her human enough to care. George, however, he was infuriated. Reasonably, he couldn't do anything about it. April had died. Nothing could have been done. However, that didn't stop him. A man deranged as that is not reasonable. Over the next 10 years, his empire began to collapse. The Larkins made it their mission to ensure that he was no longer a player in the oil game. And while it would have broken Artemis's heart to know it, he took that anger out on August. He was beat for her decisions. That was until things started to come together for George. The pieces started to click. It all made sense for but a moment. And this deranged delusion he called his mind, he understood that there was one other person he should have been blaming but neglected to. Lester Flynn. The boy who led her astray, who argued with him over land, who denied him his rightful wealth. So, with what little bit of wealth he had, and August by his side, he did a little bit of research. And what do you know? It seemed Lester was living happily on his farm with a wife. Now, reasonably, George had no way of knowing this was April. They were careful, they covered their tracks. But if one thing was clear, George was no reasonable man. And he just simply assumed it was April. April had received on her front porch a letter with a bloodied knife holding it in place on the ground. And upon reading it, he couldn't take the time to discuss it with Lester. He couldn't even think straight. On the letter, there was a location. And she hopped atop her horse, rode off as quickly as she could. It was that fateful stormy day where everything went awry for them. April
Yes.
You rode off that day. You weren't thinking right. You were worried about your brother. One you hadn't seen in so long.
Yeah. I remember that day. The knife, the lock of hair, letter. I just...
You rode out. What you found, to your horror, was a bloodied, beaten August, hung from a hanging tree. Noose around his neck, eyes blackened, skin bloodied. Not even the rain could clear the mess that was made of him. And with nothing but rage in your heart, you understood this deranged man standing next to your brother. That was not your father. That was not a human. And not for a moment did you hesitate to put an end to his madness. But the damage was done. You ran over. You cut August down from the tree. And there you were. You see, April, when humans suffer tragedy like this, they don't think straight. They don't think much about at all. You see, emotion is probably the most powerful thing there is. And when it came to that day, your emotions won. You weren't thinking of Lester. You weren't thinking of the last 10 years. You weren't even thinking of August. All you could feel is this immense sorrow in your heart. And one bullet fired already. The smoke still coming off the end of your gun. Without even realizing you were doing it, you took the gun to your chest. But this far, you have made few pivotal decisions for your life. And while one paid off, it didn't come without its consequences. And you weren't going to let this be the next decision to go the same way. Your finger pulling that trigger, you threw your arm into the air, and you fired it in the air. But it didn't matter. As that bullet flew up, as if an act of God had occurred. The bullet attracted a lightning strike. Struck straight through the bullet, through the gun, through your chest. Because even when you do make a decision for the better, it always comes with its consequences. Do you understand? Do you see why that is?
I guess, yeah.
April,
I see what I have become and where I came from now. That both of those are me. Which is strange.
well, April, you were put in a world that was, at its very core, designed to hold you down. And the moment you escaped from that world, you thrived.
Boy, you can say that again. Those were the best 10 years.
They were, weren't they?
Yeah.
But all good things must come to an end.
What happened to Lester?
That's a story for another time.
Okay.
You see, all good things must come to an end. While your 10 years were amazing, the sins of the world you were placed in caught up to you. And at that pivotal moment, you made the right choice. Just like you did 10 years prior, you chose life. And the random chance occurrence is the way it ends.
That's still plumb crazy. A damn lightning strike? How often does that happen to a single person?
It's not even crazy. It's unfair.
Why does it feel more than just that one time, though?
You can ask me that a bit later. Something about lives echoing.
Okay.
You see...
But why do you do the things you do? Why are you doing all of this? Why did you show me who I was?
Because as I've described to Mal, as I've described to Dose, as I've described to Jingshang, I'm not here to just torture you guys. I'm here to find you an ending.
Oh.
And while the way we got here was a bit messy, we're here. And yeah, you had an ending. But no one, certainly you must agree, not yourself, could ever be satisfied with an ending like that. You didn't get to reunite with Lester. You didn't get to mourn the loss of August. And
I didn't get to celebrate the win of over my father.
mm-hmm. And
Do I get that chance now?
You have the chance to take however long you want for your personal state. You won't be able to reunite with those who lived, but you'll be able to come to terms with what happened.
Okay.
But that's still not an ending.
So,
And I'm here to find a story with a satisfying conclusion. Each game, each cycle, they'll become more clear in your mind as time passes. Each time we've redone this, it's all been a try and find one that sticks. One that's satisfying and doesn't end with happenstance or random murderers or they're not even all awake.
you keep mentioning this whole awake thing. You mentioned that in the office. You were like, why are you awake? Do you mind explaining the hell
Actually,
you mean by that?
I'd love to explain that part.
Okay.
Then
go on.
Well,
you have the floor.
April, you don't... The reason why I was confused earlier, pretty simple. April Hoffman's not your name. Why would that be the name that woke you up? Why would that be the name that you, like, clicked on for your brain? I guess it's the name you were given, it's the name you grew up with, but it's not how you think of yourself anymore. So it caught me a little off guard that that's the name that got you here.
Oh? Then I'm not exactly Artemis Wilder, and I'm not April Hoffman. Then who am I? Because we've established that I have been both. The spy, sophisticated girl, April, and then the wild, rambunctious girl of Artemis. But those don't feel right anymore.
Well, that's not a question I can help you with. Whatever conclusion you come to, I'll abide by.
Could I
But that's
combine them?
something for you to decide.
But aren't you the, god of this world?
Yes.
So wouldn't I have to get you to say yay or nay to this?
Well, no.
Can I just combine them and be April Wilder? Since I'm both April and Artemis?
You have this a little backwards. Yeah, I'm in control here, but I have to get you to say yay or nay. Because...
You have to get me to say yay or nay?
I mean, you played in the games. You remember this. I can put all the pieces in place. I can pull pieces from others' boxes. I can set up the tower however I want it to fall.
Huh.
But what I can't do?
Is choose what we do.
No? So April, Artemis, Miss Wilder. If you want to combine the name, to you.
I think that's just right. That feels correct.
Right then.
I'm April Wilder. I'm not Artemis. I'm not just Miss Hoffman. I'm both.
And you know?
But it still doesn't explain what you are. What are you to us? What is your role in all of this besides what Pascal has said? You're
the time for that
game master.
The time for that's not here yet. Instead,
how come? What makes it not the time? When is there going to be the right time?
April. Instead, quite simply, you work with me.
Yeah.
I'll work with you.
Aren't you a little bit
April.
Little shy of a full toolbox?
You work with me, I'll work with you. You see, we're born in a world that was designed at its very core to hold you down.
Yeah.
Well, I'm giving you countless worlds that even if I wanted nothing more, the one thing I can't do is take away your right to choose. So with that,
well, I guess that makes sense.
And with
but I'm
that,
still gonna bug you until you give us some answers.
April. All in due time.
I guess I'll be satisfied with that for now.
Alright.
I'm kinda excited to see what's to come, though. I'm curious.
God, you never
what's
shut
coming
up.
Next?
You're gonna get along with everyone. That part I know for sure. Even if they won't all get along with you at first. That's normal. They're hurt. But the only way to have that play out, the only way to find out more, to push forward.